Idaho's always been pretty good to me. I had a huge turnaround 2 years ago, and last year went really well for me too. So yeah, Idaho's been good to me. There's not much separation in the track, I'd say. It's a pretty basic track for the top guys, I think, for the most part. So just watching the morning pro guys is like, it's like really, there's nothing different for anyone. It's just more or less charging through everything will be the difference. So potentially to make passes on this track, like, it's gonna be a lot harder, I think. So
it's good, the track's worn in really a lot. It's quite rough, which is nice. I like it when you get these bumps here so you can start pre-hopping and getting some good flow going.
Better than last weekend, track's better than last weekend. I think it's gonna be faster. I think the racing will be more like battles rather than like people making mistakes in passing, which that'll be cool. So yeah, it's gonna be a good track, looks really fun. Good bit of lines too, I think. I think there's different options, so yeah, we'll see after practice how it goes.
You said earlier today it's the first time Triumph has ever had a red plate in AMA racing.
I think he's a hot lap winner again.
Wow, that was fast. 22 to the top spot. The IRC tire starting gate is locked. It's ready. Here we go. The clutches are out. Who's going to get the Inturbi's hole shot? The one rider is side by side with the 513. Here comes Johnny Walker at the inside. Johnny Walker leads them over the progressive finish line. Right now it's Walker, Tristan Hart. Cody Webb is up there in that third spot. Oh, Tristan Hart got hung up on that big tire. Last lap, last corner, the double jump in the progressive finish line. Your winner, 22, Johnny Walker. 99, Petrie grabbing the Inturbi's hole shot. The battle is on for second. Around the outside goes Walker. Added, holds tough on the inside.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, the white flag is out. The one and the 22. The 22 one side by side. He goes wide. Here comes Walker. Oh man, what a finish. Tristan Hart wins moto number 2.
Gosh, I love EnduroCross racing.
yeah, it was the same last weekend too. I was 1 point in front, but really that doesn't mean anything because the last moto will be the winner. So 2 weekends in a row now. And last one, Johnny in Moto 2, he went from last to first, and this time I did that the exact same thing, so kind of funny. We definitely seemed like we were a step above everyone else because we went through the pack so quick and then gapped everyone. So I didn't really expect that. Last year we never really did that, I would say. We battled more, so maybe the track's just a bit tiring. The guys are getting tired. We're also hopping that log no one else is doing, which is like, it's actually pretty fun to do. Pretty sick, I think, and it saves energy, and it's like 1.5 seconds faster maybe. Like, it's so fast. We'll see. Other guys might start doing it here.
Moto number 1, just a refresher, your winner was Johnny Walker. Moto number 2, your winner was the one of Tristan Hart. Between those two, pretty much winner take all. They're at the IRC starting gate. Who's going to grab the Inturbi's hole shot? Here they go. The first one to the first obstacle. It's the one of Tristan Hart grabbing the Inturbi's hole shot. Across the progressive finish line, they are side by side, 0.026 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I said. All these obstacles, the dirt is digging under deeper and deeper. The one thing they have going for them is it's not as wet, so it's a little drier.
How about Braxton Hinsey on the Fantic is up there now into the Matrix. The number 1 rider in the country looking to take the overall win here at round number 2. On the final corner, number 2, Tristan Hart wins Idaho Falls night number 1.
There were some close calls out there, holy. But honestly, I didn't give a shit. I was hitting everything behind everyone. Almost clipped Max. Colton didn't let me by for like 2 laps. The lappers were so brutal, but man, I was so tired. So much arm pump that last 3 laps. Luckily, I got a bit of a gap. Johnny must have messed something up because I had a gap, and even though the lappers were screwing me, I still had a bit, and that white flag took forever. I was so tired.
The storyline for sure is Hart and Walker. Tied in points, both going back to back. It looks like they've kind of broke away from everybody else. It's those 2-man race. After that, I would say 4 or 5 guys shooting for that number 3 spot. They're all pretty tight. they're a little bit all over the place, where the top two guys are pretty consistent. Again, tonight's not going to be a consistent night as far as track conditions go and results, but if you can stay up close to that podium, you're going to be sitting yourself good after round 3, which is halfway through the season. So the big track change from night 2 to night 3 here, back to back in Idaho Falls, is they reverse the track, but definitely more technical tonight. Last night was a little more open, more same lap times for the most part. It was more competitive as far as guys being aggressive. Tonight there's going to be more mistakes. Firewood pit, they added another log in the matrix section. A lot more bottlenecks tonight and a lot more mistakes, even for the pros, which is going to make more carnage. The full stadium here is going to love it. And I think he's going for his third hot lap in a row.
And he sends it over that progressive finish line. Let's see if it's good enough. Yes, it is. 3:4.137, the only rider in the 34-second bracket right there. Johnny Walker taking a quick time in the hot laps. Our points leaders are tied coming in. The 22 of Johnny Walker, the 1 of Tristan Hart. Gate drops in Idaho. The Turby's whole shot goes to the 22 of Johnny Walker. Haker is there in second.
How about Max Gersten on the 2-stroke getting a great start also?
Here comes Tristan Hart already up to third, making short work, moving through the pack as quickly as possible. If you're not going to do it in that corner right there on that straightaway, it's not so bad. And Haker goes down right in front of Hart. That's going to slow down Hart.
We talked about that log. It's so abrupt, and now Tristan Hart's showing how gnarly that log is.
Walker out in front, LeBlanc in second, Hart is in third. Hart can see LeBlanc, but there's some lap riders just between her. Pro Moto number 1. He's looking for another victory here in Idaho Falls. There's your winner, the 22, Johnny Walker. And Colton Haker, out of nowhere, gets third on that last lap.
Yeah, he put out 37 while LeBlanc had a 41, so maybe made a mistake there, but that's experience taking advantage.
It's going to be a good one. It is time for promo number 2. This time the field is inverted. Out of here we go. The whole shot's going to be the 101. That is Blake Neville from Quebec, British. Yeah, it looks like he's from British Columbia. He's got the lead already. Relinquishes the lead to the 5:13 Ryder LeBlanc, who got 4th in the first moto. He's already in the lead. He needs to set sail.
And the toughest thing for these guys trying to get through the pack, there is no flow. It's just people all over. You can't get that good line. Look at Tristan Hart trying to figure out where to go. You got to wait for it. You have to be patient, but you want to go fast.
Look who's in second. 53. Braxton Hinsey on the Fantic is now in second. LeBlanc got through the traffic the fastest. Here comes the 1 of Tristan Hart. He fell off. He's still in second. Ryder LeBlanc's going to win Pro Moto number 2. Tristan Hart second. Johnny Walker, I believe, is going to hang on to third on the 22.
Ryder, everything was trending in the right direction for you as you got to the lead early on, but you still had to close this one out. So what did it take from you to seal the deal for tonight's Moto2 victory?
Oh, it was a lot of stress. I got in the lead pretty quick. I was like happy because I was in the lead, but I was like, man, I got to hold on for the rest of the race. And I was struggling with arm pumps so bad the last 2 days. And honestly, since I was out front for once, it wasn't as bad as we were in a battle. But man, I was stressing with some of the lappers, and then Tristan almost got me, but yeah, I think he pushed the front when he got inside of me. And yeah, luckily that happened, and had a little bit of a gap till the end and just maintained that. But yeah, one more moto to go. I'm going to give it all I got at the next one and see how it goes.
An incredible Moto2 finish. Congratulations, Ryder. And 2 Super Poles and 5 motos are in the books and have led us to this point.
The final race here in Idaho Falls, set to go. The gate drop. Who's going to get the Kirby's whole shot? It's the 1. There goes Haker on the outside, sending it.
Yeah, on the 250F. Then it's a 350, and then it's a 450.
It is Hart out in front.
And look at Colton Haker, so excited to see him back up here.
Hart took the win last night. He's trying to get away from everybody else right now. He is tied with Walker for the overall. Here comes Walker in the Rocky Mountain Rock Art.
He knows he can't let Tristan Hart get away, so he's taking more of maybe an extreme line by going tighter, making more mistakes, but he needs to get around Colton Haker right away.
Through the hardest part of the track, and the next obstacle will be the hardest part up to the finish. Here comes Tristan Hart. He's got 11-second lead over Haker. Haker still trying to hold on to second. Up and over this big jump over the tire stack. The final straightaway. going for another win. The two-time and defending champion revving the engine. The one, Tristan Hart, wins in Idaho Falls. Here's the battle for second, the 10 and the 22. Walker's gonna lose a couple of points as Haker gets second in Pro Moto number 3.
This is going to give Johnny Walker second overall, Tristan Hart the win, Colton Haker with the podium finish, which is good to see.
Idaho Falls, my success rate here is pretty, out of the 6 times, I think I won 4 times here, so whatever percentage that is really good, 4 to 6 wins, so really happy. Last night was really good with Johnny going back and forth. Tonight was way more difficult, I'd say. I came out of that first one so bad, just had arm pump, and I hit Colton, made a huge mistake, and went back to 5th or 6th and got tight and was battling guys, and I'm just like, oh God, this ain't good. And somehow got back to second, just rode around, second moto, got another second, should have had the win, but I crashed. And then the last one, I knew I had to get the whole shot and pinched Johnny and Ryder off on the inside, and that's what I did, pinched him off at the log. And then Colton actually rode really good. He was on me for over half, and I was just hugging my insides tight because I know he can get aggressive, so I didn't want to leave him any space. And yeah, I think he made a mistake near the end, and then I had a 15 or 20 second lead, and that was a good feeling. I was so stoked. After that first moto was so bad, I just threw the bike, and yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, so we've just finished up here in Idaho Falls. It's always a double header. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite venue. The track's super tight and it's difficult with lappers, so happy to come out of here with 2 seconds actually, because in the past I've been like 5th, and I have had a win here, but you know, it's like, it's difficult to take away the other one. So really happy. We go now to Oregon, I think it is, with the 1 minute lap time. So I'm excited to get there. Bike's gonna be perfect. But also we've got a weekend off, which I'm happy about because I've got a bit of a bad wrist, so I'll heal up, not do much riding, and get ready to go again.
It felt like 5 years ago for me. Like, I just didn't have that feeling on a motorcycle in a long time. So, you know, it just feels good to do it. It feels good to be in it. And that's what I was searching for. That's what I was hoping I could get this year is some of that. And if nothing else, like, just riding like yourself is a victory, you know? Yeah, it's 3rd place, but I mean, I went from, you know, gosh, basically falling way off the back of these guys to just battling and being in it. So just don't give up on yourself, man. You know, like, it's not over till it's over. It's not over till you say it is. And that was fun. That was a good time, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad for the struggle. You gotta be as grateful for the struggle as you are for the victories, you know, and that's the way it is. And you gotta take it on the chin and keep going.